located right here. Just looking around, overall this is kind of like the posting area, and on this side is a little toolbox for our posts. Starting out here, this is list of your blogs. Right now I only have one, but you can always create more. Right here is your URL to your blog, and then all these here are just stuff like your posts, things you haven't posted yet, and time management of your posts. To over here, this is where you select to upload anything. So if you want text or link or audio, this is where you start from. Looking down below, you can see that right here is your symbol, your avatar. Ours is right here, and this is someone else's. And when you see that, you can see that they have posted a couple things. This picture, this is top text, more photos, and I've seen music and audio, and sometimes even links before. So just looking at these posts, when you see these posts, there's a couple things you can do with this. You can, one, reblog it. When you reblog something, you blog it onto your post, or your blog, but when you post it, it will show you that, that you took this from another person, so whenever someone's like, this is interesting, they can see where you got your source from. And a good example is right here, where this is her username, and reblogged it from whoever this username is, and it just kind of gives that source. If you don't want to reblog something, you can always like it, and it's indicated by this heart button. And when you like something, it will compile to this list that you don't access later, which you can find right here. So you can like it, and if you ever need to find something, you can always access it by just looking at this list. And continuing on, looking at this, you have a little directory, which is basically, these are all, you're just started, you don't know where to go, you don't have very many friends who use Tumblr, but you like to get started. Well, here, there's these blogs, like these are blogs on architecture, and clicking down here is a drop down menu, and you can look at different kinds of blogs and just select anything. And so when you click home design me, you'll see a bunch of posts that's all about this, or Cabbage Rose, or whichever you like to see, and what interests you. If you go over to this goodie bar, right here on top is a little bookmarklet, and this is a really nice feature. It helps post things that you see online, but you don't necessarily have any computer. So what you can do is, I have a video that I want to upload. I just drag it up to here, and just pull this over. And now here, as you can see, I just dragged it onto the file I wanted, and it copied the URL. It knows that I want to paste this video. It shows the title and says who it's by. I can add my own things, like, and I can bold it, and add anything else. And once I do that, I can create a post, and you can either close it or just wait. And now I already have a post. More little things on this page. It gives you more ways to access Tumblr. Like if you have an iPhone, Black, or Android, you can access these. Unfortunately, I don't own any of these, so I'm not quite sure how these work. But it's basically, from what I can see, it's you download it and you can just upload it onto your phone. or whichever application you have. And just below here, it talks about having, like it can have like a little, like kind of having like backup information. You can have a backup log in case of something happens to your blog. You can have a copy of another somewhere, and that's kind of nice because not many places I've ever seen has this kind of feature. And when looking over here, it talks about having a Facebook application or a Twitter application, and basically in these applications, it's one of those whatever you post on Twitter or either Twitter or Facebook can be posted from Tumblr, and rather than having to post from on both sites, you can post simultaneously from Tumblr, which is kind of a nice feature because that way you can share with a different community and you kind of can do it all at once. And moving back to our home page, I'm going to show a little kind of tutorial on how to post something. So I will post a photo, and I'm posting a photo. Let's see. You can use an URL if it's from a website. You can take a photo right now with a webcam. And if you want, you can add multiple photos at a time. But for now, I have a file that I'd like to choose. And I'm going to upload a picture of my dog. And I can add a caption, be like, you're ready with that, you can kind of go for multiple ways from here. First, to over here, you can decide if you'd like to publish now, and you can add it to a queue. And when you add it to a queue, you can access this later and decide when you'd like to post it. And when you're on this queue page, you can post. If you want to post like 20 pictures, you can have it post 1 picture a day or 2 pictures a day. Or if you just to keep it consistent. So if you want to do multiple posts, you don't have to do them all at once. You don't have to go on every day, and it kind of helps keep your journal active and interesting. You can publish on it the next day, as from here it automatically picked that at 10 a.m. I could change that to like Thursday. So you can be like, okay, well, I'm not quite finished with this yet, but for now I can save it just to get started. Or you can just have this private. That's a personal preference, and it's whatever you'd like to do. And then now, we are going to post this now. And in posting it now, you can preview it, which is right here. This is my blog, and this is showing you what exactly is going to be there. It's not, it'll show you, as of now, I've been posted 2 seconds ago, here's my caption, you see the title of my blog, you see a little thing, maybe it's like, oh, this is a little small, I like to make it a little bigger. So, I can just exit it out. Come here and be like, let's see. I can be like, oh, I want to bold it and italicize it. And I feel like it's a little bit more character. And we can preview it one more time. much of a difference, but it's more to like, and you kind of can mess around until you find something you're good with. Now we're ready to create a post. And now here we have, my post. And if you look below, you see the other post that I had made earlier. And it shows, and it's the nice thing, it shows with everybody. And now people can either, like or, comment on my photos or video, whichever, they would like to do. And that concludes our tutorial